Palmeiras played their best match in the current edition of the Copa Libertadores, thrashing Junior Barranquilla here at Allianz Parque. But they qualified in second place in Group F and now could face some tough opponents in the Libertadores like Flamengo themselves, their opponent in the last final, and their rival Corinthians, who also secured first place in their group. On the field, the main highlights, of course, were John Arias and also Flaco Lopes. He, who just minutes before the match started here at Allianz, was called up to play for the Argentine national team, will be one of the 26 representatives of the reigning World Cup champion. He was widely celebrated at Allianz Parque and even left a certain air of doubt when he was substituted. He took the opportunity to applaud the fans a lot, and they returned all the affection to the Argentine striker. He left the stadium completely cheered by the crowd here at Allianz Parque. So who knows? We'll see. It also depends on Argentina's campaign, Flaco Lopes' performances, and if he returns for the season's second half. What we found out here after the game is that Palmeiras does not plan to let go of the players. Of course, if some kind of irresistible offer comes in, something around 40 or 50 million reais, then the story is different. The parties sit down to talk, and Palmeiras would also have money and time to try to replace the team's top scorer for the season. There are some more stats about Flaco Lopes. He has 14 goals and now 10 assists, so he reached double digits still in the first half of the year. Flaco Lopes had a very strong first half of the season, which justifies his call-up to the Argentina national team. So now another highlight is also the called-up John Arias, who scored 2 goals. He was the engine on the field in the first half and decided this match still in the first 45 minutes when Palmeiras made it 3-1, so they also deserve to be highlighted. I think one of the only negative points of this match was Coach Abel Ferreira's delay in substituting some players. Palmeiras was already winning by a 4-goal margin early in the second half. He could have rotated some players. Yeah, there were several hard tackles from the rival team here at Allianz Parque. So Abel Ferreira actually took a certain risk, either of losing some players for the next matches, right? For this game against Chapecoense, Palmeiras already has a lot of players out. Or maybe, who knows, could even lose a player until the World Cup. Yeah, now about Palmeiras planning. Tomorrow they will explain a bit more of the details. The squad is going on break in these next few days, also because of this extended schedule that Palmeiras will face at the end of the year. Still alive in all competitions, so Palmeiras will take the opportunity to give a few days off. And then when they come back, what will Palmeiras do? They will do activities here in Brazil and are planning to schedule some friendly matches. The club even considered leaving the country to play a series of friendly matches, to travel, to take part in an exchange program, but the management thought it would be better to stay here at the football academy facilities and use this time to train. So, in the meantime, Palmeiras will have 7 players called up, now confirmed Emiliano Martinez, and another confirmed name for the World Cup. So, with these 7 players missing, will Palmeiras rely more on youth academy players? And there's even a possibility of Eduardo Conceição, one of the main standouts from the youth academy. He was even suspended in a very unfortunate incident by CONMEBOL. He responded to a racist act by imitating a monkey. When he scored a goal against Argentina, he was suspended for 4 months. The CBF is going to appeal this decision. But Eduardo Conceição, who might not play again this year, will be integrated into Palmeiras' squad to be evaluated. Palmeiras advanced with 11 points. Cerro Porteño also won their match and reached 13, and now they await the CONMEBOL draw to find out their next opponent. The only certainty for Palmeiras right now is that they have the game against Chapecoense on Sunday. They will remain at the top in Brazil, regardless of the result against Chape, who will also face some of the teams from Pot A in the Libertadores and will have to decide their qualification away from home. Abel Ferreira also added in the press conference saying yes, the goal was to qualify in first place and even finish with the best overall record in the Libertadores group stage. But the first goal, the one he set at the beginning of the season, which was to qualify, was achieved. He said that Palmeiras plays very well away from home, and that's true especially this season, and that the opponents will be just as afraid as Palmeiras. Palmeiras, no matter who they face, Palmeiras who, yes, behind the scenes tries to avoid some of these direct rivals, both Flamengo and Corinthians. But the draw is coming, and we'll find out in the next few days who it will be. The Alviverde will face in these round of 16 on their way to another Libertadores final. Palmeiras, who were finalists last season and lost to Flamengo, are now trying to get revenge this season and go for their 4th Libertadores title, the Tetracampeonato, which would also give Abel Ferreira his 3rd title and Leila Pereira her 1st, as president of Sociedade Esportiva Palmeiras.
So did you like this video? So like it, share it with your friends, and take the opportunity to subscribe to our channel and activate the bell so you get all the notifications for the content published here on Lance.